Sean Lennon speaks out and is attacked by the sugars. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you everyone for liking and subscribing, and hi to all my new subscribers. Thank you and welcome everyone. Thank you. I've got the bad boys on the table and they played very nicely just recently, so I've got them back again. This time I'm reading on Sean Lennon, John Lennon's son, and I'm sure everyone knows. Oh, here we go already. Ace of Pentacles, yay! That's what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, cards. There we go, cards. Okay, Sean Lennon has actually decided to speak out on X, formerly known as Twitter, about his own personal comments. Okay, settle down. His own personal comments, and that basically this one's wife's an idiot, Alien Boy's an idiot about his book. Now, again, it's his own opinion, and I've just finished a reading all about an opinion and how the Sydney twins were targeted, which were incorrect. Wrong on many levels is what I mean. They shouldn't have been targeted the way that they were. So what's happened here is that next thing you know, the sugars have actually left everyone alone and started attacking Sean. And I'm thinking, this could be the end of it. Sean is a very strong activist for the freedom of speech, like his father, like his mother, very strong. He is also has a high platform and he's up there. He could be the one that could bring more attention to all the vile attacks from the Sussex Squad, which he is getting, and he is fighting back. He is saying his words, and he doesn't hold back. And you know what? He's entitled to it. So, just maybe, this freedom of speech, you can't have it both ways. You want to be able to, hush people talking about them, and yet they go ahead and spread disinformation, not misinformation, but disinformation themselves. And you know what? Sean Lennon could just be the one that's going to help us all. Because again, until the crowd speaks up, the Sussex Squad and the Sussexes are just going to continue. All right. Speak to me. Transition, can't transition, magician. Temperance, 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands. All right, okay, so we have, let me see. Well, Sean does. This is what I'm thinking. This is exactly what I'm thinking. He's got the world in his hands now. He actually has a platform. And, the man's going to be 50 this year. It's like these Sussex Squad, they're kids compared to him. They're inexperienced and they're not worldly. He's got the world in his hands. He can definitely help blend and fix the problem and stop them from transitioning and carrying on the way that they are. He can wave his magic wand and let it known through the air, through even mainstream media, because he has a platform. This is looking good. It is going to be hard work. But the seed has already been planted. And maybe it was intentional. Maybe someone actually said, read spare and let us know what you think. Who knows? And he did. And he spoke his truth. And he got attacked for it. Just like the Sydney twins did. Okay, so he's definitely going to try and stop things from getting passed down. Definitely going to stop it. It looks like it. According to the cards for the 6 of Cups reverse, this is something from the past or siblings or whatever. You've got the Queen of Cups here. Now, I'm not too sure what Yoko's birthday is. I didn't go through it, but she is definitely a good mother. You know, I mean, people saw her as a homewrecker and whatever, but at the end of the day, she was a good mother. You know, we didn't see any problems. Sean looks like he's got his, head, screwed on right on between his shoulders, are all good. He's not like this one's wife. I mean, Sean lost his father a lot younger than what this one, sorry, darling boy, did. He was only 5 when he lost his father. It's definitely hard work, but he hasn't shied away from hard work. He's got an Oscar. He's very accomplished himself. Sure, he was born with it, but he doesn't pretend to, be like darling boy. He acknowledges it, but he's got things behind him that his own achievements. Okay, so Empress reverse and Emperor upright. Let's just see where we're going with that. Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Well, this is definitely the traveller here. So now Harry's popped into the scene. You got the father here, so you got the mother and the father here. It's interesting because I didn't know what the cards were about, and I was just sort of like explaining that Sean had lost his, father a lot sooner than his mother. This one here has turned Diana's passing into, and they're both tragedies, don't get me wrong, but he can't let it go. He can't let it go. Okay, so this Queen of Cups is probably referring to Diana coming through this way, even though you've got the negative energy coming through that's not going to be passed down, which I think Sean's going to try and stop. He's going to stop the traveller. You do have the father here. Sean, so this is where I'm saying, like, Sean has, even though it's heartbreaking, Sean has turned the loss of his father into something a lot more than what Harry has turned the loss of his mother. I hope I'm making sense. Sorry, it's hard when you've got to be careful how you say certain words. There is here some sort of knight in shining armour, but it's reverse. Some sort of negative change as well. You've got the Hangman. You got the Five of Wands. You got the Seven of Swords. You got the Three of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So with the Hangman being how it is, that's someone just waiting to see what kind of in-house mayhem, arguments, fights, chaos can be caused, and it's some sort of strategy that's all to do with the heartbreak and the legacy. So I'm not too sure which legacy we're talking about, because they both of these, both Sean and Darling Boy have legacies, and one's negative, but of course they will both have heartbreak over the loss of, the parents at such young age. Okay, probably Harry. There you go. Probably Harry. It's like, okay, thanks, cards. They're playing really nice. They are playing nice. Okay, so we're talking about Harry here. All right, because you do have the Hierophant here as well. There is some sort of thing being offered. So I think Sean is going to be able to help us here. This is Harry, and it's got something to do with the divorce, definitely. And or Harry could be trying to use some sort of contract and seek some sort of money against Sean. And Sean's going to say, game on. Not happening, mate. Not happening. You can try, but not happening. You can try, but not happening. No way. Not happening. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me if Angry Harry here, because the way he looks here, Angry Harry would actually do that. Would actually draw up some sort of contract. Some sort of I don't know. What could it be? Defamation? Could it be defamation? Asking for a friend. Um, Something to do with the heroine, anyway. Something to do with the royal family and the legacy. But Sean's not going to have it. He's not going to have it. He's going to say, yeah, mate, here's my money. Go on. Come on. Here's my money. Not a problem. Put your money where your mouth is, because you know what? It's a freedom of speech. And he hasn't squashed the First Amendment yet, which is what he wants to do. And yes, I know I'm still stuck on that, but this is the reason why I'm also doing this reading, because it's Sean's opinion. So how is he wrong? And he's getting attacked by the Sugars, by their squad. So one more time. Ace of Wands, Three of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Yeah. Harry is actually going to, or could be looking for something, but Sean's going to call him bluff. There's no third party involvement here at all. Sean is the kind of person, he's very, very real about it. According to the cards, he's not going to get in and pick a side or anything like that. He's not involved in any sort of thing. Like I said, no third party involvement. It's well, Harry's going to drop a lot of money if he's going to pursue it, because Sean's going to upend. When the Six of Pentacles is upright, it's actually lopsided. It's more give and take. Sean's going to balance it out a little bit, and he's going to stop all the gaslighting and all the smoke screens. That veil is going to drop down. And you know what? He's not going to give a rat's. He's actually not going to give a rat's with the Nine of Swords. He is not going to care. And there's going to be no deal whatsoever, no third-party deal at all. Doesn't surprise me in the least. So that would be verification of Harry doing what he does best. We'll see you in court kind of thing. And basically, Sean's going, yeah, no problems, mate. Let's see where you're going. Let's see where you're going. I've lost my dad too, like you've lost your mum. But guess what? I haven't turned mine, even though they're both tragedy. I haven't turned my problem the way you've done it. And Sean was a lot younger than what Harry was too. Harry was 12 from memory. Sean was 5. Devastating on both effects, but just, yeah. All right, okay. I think with the last 2 readings and the freedom of speech, I think they've made a very, very bad decision attacking someone like Sean Lennon. A good thing, right? Please like, share and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think. And I'll see you again real soon. Bye.